See, Shalom, Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call Allah Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Akakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Salutation to you, brothers, pushing the word in sincerity and truth. All right, so quick video right here from blacklistednews.com. Just a just a video to show you that America's going down, it's finished, and bring out a few precepts and look into a Hebrew word or two. The title of the article is "The Numbers Behind America's Opioid Epidemic." This was published October the 14th. You can find this article at investmentwatchblog.com via Visual Capitalist. Now, as you can see on the screen, you have the various parts of America where the opioid crisis is hitting very hard. We got West Virginia, you got Maryland, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, you got New Hampshire, Ohio, New Mexico, and Kentucky. All right, these places are heavily dealing with this opioid crisis, which is basically a sign that Esau is going down. So-called white man, he's going down because a lot of Edomites are dying from this fentanyl, which this is what's killing these Edomites. Fentanyl, which is a synthetic opioid. All right. Let's read a little bit of this. It says drug overdoses are the leading cause of death for Americans under the age of 50, who are now more likely to die from a drug overdose than from car accidents or firearms. All right, it says the United States has the dubious distinction of having the highest percentage of drug-related deaths in the world. While opioid abuse is a nationwide problem, there are specific areas that are being hit harder by this epidemic. So we just mentioned those areas that are being hit harder. All right, Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, these places. Moving down in this article to about the third paragraph, it says a sharp increase in prescribed opioid-based painkillers and the rise of illegal fentanyl, which is up to 50 times stronger than heroin, has unleashed the worst public health crisis in American history. So they're calling this the worst public health crisis in American history. All right. And really, it's a sign of the downfall of America. You got a lot of Edomites that are dying from this fentanyl. All right. And a lot of fentanyl, some of it comes from China. All right. Doctors prescribed a lot of painkillers. And you can see this opioid, the usage has increased. All right, and it reached its peak in about 2011. All right, so, a lot of oxycodone and, oxy pills and stuff like that's hitting. Rappers made music about it. All right. We move down here. It says fentanyl is killing a lot of people. If doctors have been prescribing opioids for decades, what is causing this recent spike in overdoses? The answer for the most part is fentanyl. Like I mentioned earlier, it says this synthetic opioid presents a problem because it's extremely potent. It only takes about 2 milligrams to overdose on the drug. Since much of the fentanyl on the market, my battery's about to die. Since for much of the fentanyl on the market is sourced illegally. All right. So, like, for time's sake, I'm gonna bring out these few scriptures real quick. All right. So we're here in the book of let's see. Give me a second. Here in the book of this is the book of come on now. All right, this is the book of Job. All right, but you see, ye are forgers of lies, physicians of no value, right? Now you look up the word physicians. It means to cure, to heal. That word is rapah. Rapah means to heal. Physicians, to heal, physician, repair, thoroughly, make whole. See, these that's why the scriptures say that they are forgers of lies, they're physicians of no value, because as is written in the article, they said the He was prescribing opioids or whatever. As matter of fact, where am I at? Real quick. Um, yeah, doctors prescribed a lot of painkillers from the 1980s prescriptions. All right, but this wasn't. They prescribed it. This wasn't to make people whole. All right, this was meant to put a band-aid on a situation. All right, and that's why they say that. That's why the scripture says what it says. Ye are forgers of lies, physicians of no value. All right, because their physicians have no value because all their physicians do is put band-aids on a wound. They're not set up to heal. They don't. They just practice medicine. Okay, Esau just practices medicine. Now let me go to real quick. We're in the book of Deuteronomy, as you can see, Deuteronomy 30:7. It says, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." So we're starting to see the transition of the Lord, and we're going to ultimately see it in the kingdom where the Lord actually pulls these curses upon these other nations, including Esau, the so-called white man. All right, but he's putting these curses slowly but surely. He's turning the cup upon their own head. All right. Now this is Sirach 41 and 10. It says all that are of the earth shall turn to the earth again, so the ungodly shall go from a curse to destruction. All right. So basically, these curses that are upon them, they're going to go from a curse to their destruction. All right. I'm talking about these Edomites because now they're dealing with they're dealing with the curses. All right. They're dealing with the hand of the Lord right now, and it's only going to turn up on them. Okay. There was another scripture that I was looking for that's it's an apocrypha. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get it real quick. But if you took heed to what the Lord said there's medicines created from the earth. But see, Esau, he abhors these medicines, which is the herbs, and he creates synthetic drugs and stuff that people get addicted to, and that's what causes your problems. All right. Up. Oops. I'm not going to make this video long because, as you can see, my battery is about to die. I got to get this thing on the charger, though. But here's the scripture right here in Sirach 38. That was right here. Sirach 38 and 38:1. It says, "Honor a physician with the honor due unto him, for the uses which ye may have of him, for the Lord have created him." All right. And it's not talking about these Edomite doctors. All right. Because when you look at their symbol, it goes back to witchcraft, basically. All right. It says, "For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king." So from the Most High cometh healing, not through your doctor giving you a pharmaceutical drug that you can become addicted to and lead you to bigger drugs and lead you to a drug that can kill you, like fentanyl. All right. Verse 3, it says, "The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in his sight," it says, "in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them." So the scriptures say the Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. And these Edomites, they abhorred the medicines that the Lord created of the earth, which are the herbs. All right, because for pain, there's certain herbs that alleviate pain, and these Edomites, they abhor them. They don't put them on the market, and if they know about them, it's not taught to the doctors in the medical industry. All right, that's why you have a lot of doctors that deal with the herbs, and they're shunned on by the medical professional industry because the medical industry is set up to make money. All right, it's not set up to heal. There's no profit in healing people. There's only profit in maintaining the person's illness by giving them pharmaceutical medicines. All right, and these people are so stupid out here, or they're so ignorant that they believe in these doctors. That's why the scriptures in Job says, "Ye are physicians of no value." All right, ye are forgers of lies and physicians of no value. Basically, they forge lies to get people to believe in their medical system, and they get these people believing in their physicians of no value. All right, because I mean, that's all these people know. All right, and it starts off with the woman because the woman believes in that. She takes the children there. All right, to be healed, and people always when something happens, they don't understand. They just run to the doctors. They get a cold, they just run to the doctors to be prescribed pharmaceutical medicine when you could deal with the herbs. All right. Um. Now it says, the Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. All right. It says, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known. All right. Verse 6, I'm keep on reading. It says, and he have given men skill that he might be honored in his marvelous works. With such doth he heal men and taketh away their pains. All right, so the Lord set up physicians. The Lord have physicians, all right, that the Lord is dealing with to heal men. All right, but it's not talking about these Edomites, all right, these doctors. And a lot of these doctors, some of these doctors have gone to jail from prescribing people opioids and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna let this video go too long. It's just a quick video. Touch up on that scripture in Job. Lord as well, hit that in the Hebrew in the coming days. But with that, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakudash. Double honesty to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutation to you brothers pushing the word in sincerity and truth. Until the next episode, Shalom.